There are projects that cost billions of dollars and when completed help people's everyday lives and in some cases set records. The implementation of these large-scale investment projects in some cases costs hundreds of billions of dollars, but countries are embarking on bigger and bigger projects, and in the coming decades our world will undergo significant development. From the tallest tower to Saudi Arabia's car-free city, these are the biggest megaprojects of the future that will change the world. Before we continue, if you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell to get notified about the latest videos. Number 10. Jeddah Economic City. The project, which includes the city of the future and is also home to the tallest tower in the world, Jeddah Economic City is a mega project under construction in Jeddah, the second largest city in Saudi Arabia. In recent years, Saudi Arabia has paid considerable attention to tourism, and by 2030 they want to be more and more open to the world, and within the framework of this, they have started to build amazing megaprojects. Located north of Jeddah, Jeddah Economic City is a project presenting the city of the future, which provides new jobs, apartments, and attractions for residents and tourists. In the center of the city, there will be a 1-kilometer high tower, the Jeddah Tower, and it will be the first tower whose height exceeds 1 kilometer. In addition, 200 other skyscrapers are planned to be built in the city, making this investment one of the largest megaprojects in Saudi Arabia. The costs are estimated at $20 billion, however, construction work has already begun, which stopped in 2017, and according to some sources, construction will start again in 2023. So, currently Jeddah Tower is the largest unfinished skyscraper in the world, but if they continue the project in the future, this could easily change. According to the current situation, the entire infrastructure will be completed by 2030, thus delaying the construction by significant years, but when it is completed, it will be one of the largest megaprojects in the world and will provide a significant amount of tourism to Saudi Arabia. Number 9. Norway's Coastal Highway. One of the biggest megaprojects in Europe to be implemented in Norway is the Coastal Highway, a road that will be built on the west coast of Norway and will consist mainly of tunnels and underwater sections. The new highway of the sea aims to eliminate all ferry services by building bridges and tunnels under the sea, while creating the world's deepest tunnels, and they plan to build it with a new, as yet unknown, technology. The project will consist of 2 tunnels, which will be connected every 250 meters for emergency exits. The highway will also include a 5-kilometer-long bridge, which will be built in that part of the sea where it can be 600 meters deep. And here, for the first time in the world, the sunken floating tunnel will be used, a revolutionary new technology that facilitates the possibilities of underwater tunneling. The project started to be implemented in 2028, and the first phase is expected to be completed by 2026. When fully completed, it will cost an estimated $47 billion. Number 8. Lusail City. Let's go back a bit to the Middle East, and at the same time to one of the smallest but richest countries in the world, Qatar. Qatar has paid considerable attention to megaprojects in the past decade, the main reason for this being the FIFA World Cup to be held in 2022, and Qatar wanted to welcome the world with amazing buildings and futuristic technology. Lusail City will be a city located north of Doha, which could also be called the City of the Future. In addition to the fact that one of the stadiums of the FIFA World Cup will be here, even more attractions are being built for tourists. The Lusail Hotel, which is also a symbol of megaprojects, will be a hotel representing future hospitality and will be built in Lusail. Transportation will be provided by a tram network consisting of 4 lines, a part of which has already been completed. The price of Lusail City is $45 billion and it is fully expected to be ready by 2025, however, the major part was handed over in January 2022. Number 7. The new capital of Cario. The capital of Egypt is currently Cairo, but due to the continuous traffic and pollution of the city, the government decided to build a new capital next to Cairo, primarily with government buildings and offices, but skyscrapers and other tall buildings would also be built here. In the middle of the city, there will be a 1-kilometer high tower called the Iconic Tower, and it will not only be one of the tallest towers in the world, but it will also be considered the tallest tower in Africa. In addition, it will house 6 million people, including governors, who have already started moving into the new city. It is currently under construction and is one of the most expensive megaprojects of 2022. The city does not yet have a name, but according to the current situation, its official name is the new administrative capital of Egypt. Expected to be completed by 2025 and costing around $45 billion, Egypt's new capital will open up new opportunities for Egypt while breaking records in Africa and creating a cleaner, more livable city alongside Cario. Number 6. South North Water Transfer Project. The South North Water Transfer Project, which is being built in China, is the largest water diversion project ever completed. According to the plans, it will be completed by 2050 and will divert 44.8 billion cubic meters of water annually to the drier northern areas. When ready, it will connect China's 4 major rivers and use them to supply water to the drier northern area. But why is an investment of such a size and price necessary? Northern China has long been a center of population, industry, and agriculture, and as a result, the region's limited water resources per capita are inevitably declining. Accordingly, a suitable water supply system must be developed to ensure the water supply of northern China. In addition to the fact that this is one of China's largest megaprojects, the price is relatively high, as it is expected to cost China $62 billion. The South North Water Transfer Project, in addition to providing water to an important province, will also ensure the proper drainage of rivers, which will provide China with a key role and significance. Number 5. California High-Speed Railway. In the last few years, America has started the construction of more than 4,000 megaprojects, and the most prominent of them is the high-speed railway in California. In 2008, the rail project was approved to include the entire California high-speed rail network. The fully expanded system would include an 800-mile link between Sacramento and San Diego, and the 500-mile link between San Francisco and Los Angeles is expected to be less than 3 hours. Due to a series of protests and lawsuits, construction of the first 119-mile Central Valley section between Merced and Bakersfield did not begin until 2015, almost 3 years late. And as the megaproject's timeline grew, so did its budget. The estimated costs would have been $40 billion, but the delivery of the first stage was planned for 2029. It will cost $29 billion and is currently under construction, while the San Francisco-Los Angeles section is expected in 2033. Number 4. Al Maktoum International Airport. Dubai International Airport is one of the busiest airports in the world, and the constantly growing traffic in the next few years will be such that the airport will not be able to serve it. Therefore, Dubai is building a new airport to the west of the current airport, in the Dubai South District. When it is ready, it will be one of the largest airports in the world and will serve up to 160 to 260 million passengers annually. It currently has 1 runway, but in the future they plan to build 4 more, and up to 4 planes will be able to land at the same time, with a huge passenger complex in the middle of them. When ready, it will consist of 3 terminals, and Emirates will get a separate terminal, and low-cost airlines will also get a separate terminal. The terminals will be equipped with shopping malls and other important and advanced things, making Dubai one of the most important and advanced airports in the world. It is also planned to create a transport hub, which will be the terminus of 4 metro lines. It is currently still under design and construction, but the first terminal has been completed with the first runway and is currently used by cargo planes. The price of the entire project is approximately $82 billion. Number 3. The Trans-European Transport Network. Europe has invested huge sums of money in ensuring that all its member states have adequate transport infrastructure, and this has led to the creation of a new transport system that will cost around $550 billion to complete. This project includes the coordination of individual countries, the improvement of roads, railways, ports and airports, so that it is possible to travel more smoothly. The transport network was first agreed upon in 1996, and around 10 core networks were established which are interconnected. So, in essence, it is a project that integrates, develops and unifies Europe's transport, as well as ensures travel with as few transfers as possible, or transfers between different railway companies. Many routes have already been completed, but construction is still ongoing, and according to the plans, it will be completed within a decade, and you will be able to travel from one side of Europe to the other without complicated transitions. Number 2. Neom. Let's look at the Middle East and one of the biggest mega projects in the world instead. Neom, a planned city in Saudi Arabia that will be completely car-free and powered by renewable energy sources, is expected to be ready by 2035 and will cost around $500 billion. The new city will stretch between the Red Sea and Jordan and will be 170 kilometers long. Transportation will be provided by a rapid transit system instead of cars, and everything on the line is designed to be accessible to anyone in a maximum of 20 minutes. In addition, the city will be divided into 3 layers, on the pedestrian level, below which will be the means of transport for shops and other services, and at the bottom will be the rapid transit system mentioned above. The main goal of the project is to present environmentally friendly solutions and other nature-friendly technologies, as well as the technology of the future in one city. Number 1. Belton Road. In recent years, China has set out to build the world's longest road. This amazing project covers 100 countries, includes 2,600 projects and costs $4 trillion, while serving 69% of the world's population. This is the largest megaproject in the humanity's history, and if it is ever completed, it would benefit the world's economy and boost trade. It was first announced in 2013, and after that China began to make agreements with other countries to implement the project. The road would provide a solution to the traffic problems of many countries, especially for Pakistan. However, the project is not only about building roads, as China is investing in many port projects, thereby creating waterways in the world, such as Sri Lanka's most important port project. In addition to the fact that China would influence many countries with this project, connecting the East with the West, which is an amazingly beautiful and great idea. It is expected to be ready by 2050, but if it is realized, it will significantly change the face of world trade and the history of the humanity's mega project.